Is that better? Sorry. Oh, for goodness sake. Why did it do that again? I don't understand why. That's just bonkers. Oh. Right, you should be able to hear me now. Yeah, cool. Excellent. Right, sorry about that again, guys. Great start to the thing. I don't know why, for some reason, my Streamlabs seems to be forgetting a lot of my settings at the moment, because I literally noticed before the stream that I had to go and reset all my camera settings. I bet, you know what, give me 2 seconds. I bet I'm quite quiet. Sorry if this hurts everyone's eardrums. Yep, look at that. Right, okay, so I'll try and talk a bit quieter now, but yeah, hopefully that is set correctly now and everything's looking good. Yeah, it seems to be working much better now. I'm in the red and all that sort of stuff, so yeah, fingers crossed you guys can hear me properly as well. Not only can you hear me, but you can also hear me. So yeah, is that even English? Look at that. Right, so anyway, I need to close some windows down now. And do you know what I've done? I've gone and left a picture on the table, so give me 2 seconds. That sounds really bad. Text the wife and see if she'll bring me the picture that's sat on the table at the moment indoors, because I forgot to bring it out myself. It is my fault, I forgot. So, tonight's dinner was the leftover curry from last night that we had when we came back from the Doncaster Model Railway show. So, how many of you all went to the Doncaster show? Okay. So how many of you went to the Doncaster show? Robbie Woo, you were the first one in. Haunted Railways Jake, good evening. Clyde Bridge Station, good evening. Tyler the Train Kid, hello. New to the chat. I've not seen your name before, I don't think. Johnny Ward, good evening. And family, because I'm sure your family's watching with you as well. Dave, good evening. Nikki, good evening. SJ Train World, good evening. Alex Dent, good evening. I've been today. Did you buy anything though? That's the question. Do you know what? I managed to come away pretty much unscathed, which was quite shocking to me, actually. So yeah, I'll explain the reason for the picture in a second. Yeah, I'll take that, thank you. Right. She's still a bit camera shy, bless her. My February update went live yesterday. I'll have to look at that and see. Intercity 125 with an LNER logo and a Virgin liveried Class 47. Very, very cool. I want to say, did I get something? I can't remember if I did or didn't actually now. I don't think I did. I think I kept getting given things to... I got given one of the West Hill Wagon Works things to try actually, so bear with me. Oh, actually, I found something else while I was in the next room as well. So yeah, I got given one of these from Chris. Basically, this is one of the workshop maintenance hoists. As he knows, I'm currently sort of planning a bit of a rejig of all my diesel depot when I eventually get round to it. But at the moment, I think I've got more pressing matters. I think I need to build the second level. So underneath this level up the top here that you guys can see, there's going to be a second level. Hang on. So if I put it to me cam. Whoa, that's very out of focus. Sorry about that. Come on, get back in focus. Ooh, that's awful. Why is that not auto-focusing? What is with the settings on this thing at the moment? Yeah, focus, zoom, there we go. What on earth? Why on earth did it have the autofocus turned off? I have no idea. Anyway, so yeah, I was just saying about that as well. So that's a cool little kit. In actual fact, the thing that gets me, I can't believe that's a 3D printed chain, but you can see it rattling around in there. That looks incredibly fine if it is a 3D printed chain. That's incredible. Can't be. Can't be. But yeah, that's a cool kit. I'm going to look forward to building that, actually. Yeah, just going back to what I was saying. So my more pressing matters is, as we can see, we've got a level just there through on the camera. What I now am going to be doing is I'm now going to be building a level that's about there, that goes literally all the way down the side of that garage. So through that little doorway bit, there'll be like a loop at this end, and then the 2-track main line at the end. So where we look at the loop, let's go to the loop actually. So where we look at the loop now, you can see on the left where it goes off into the 2 tracks. What I'm actually now going to do is I'm actually going to turn that into 2 tracks all the way around that corner to the left, and then that whole section is going to drop and come underneath itself and then virtually come back on itself. So where the building is at the moment is going to disappear under there. So that's going to turn into a little bit of more sort of sidings. I've got a plan to do like a little station in that corner bit, so I can run shuttles, like little DMU services back and forth and that kind of thing. And then those 2 tracks will basically disappear underneath. We're going to have storage, because this is something this layout is desperately screaming out for. Storage. I have literally run out of room. I really have. It's just bonkers. I can't believe it myself. But there we go. So yeah, it's been literally a case of I'm going to drop it down and yeah, basically have a storage siding with a big return loop underneath. So, Tim, good evening. Didn't go to Doncaster. Doncaster was pretty cool actually. Should have got a Carol-X 50, Carol-X 60 at this rate. I'm tempted. The thing is, right, I always said I was going to stick with the ones I know, but the thing is, the more I am seeing the Carol-X one, the more I am like, I'm kind of leaning over towards it at the moment. Dare I say it, I'm kind of leaning over towards it. So yes, I think I will probably end up getting one at some point. Yeah. Too far away from me. Oh, Shropshire. Yeah, that's pretty far journey, to be honest. For me, it's actually quite local for me. So yeah. So anyway, that's the plan with the loop. That's going to be big stuff, big involvement, etc. Look at that! I haven't even changed my calendar over. God, disgraceful. Ah, and a jubilee. And a jubilee to greet us. Lovely. Ooh. That's very nice. I like that. There we go. This camera is really not focusing all too clever, is it? Is it something on the lens? No. That's incredible. I just can't work it out personally. Cannot, for the life of me, work it out. It's so strange. It really doesn't. I don't know if it's the red. Is it the red, maybe? Maybe. Well, I don't understand why it's red, though. Shouldn't be red. Why? Streamlabs. Sort your act out. Stop forgetting my settings and changing things. Absolutely ridiculous at times. Why I should be having to tweak this. Whoa, hello. Right. I'm going to have to manually set it because honestly it's just horrendous. That doesn't do nothing. Honestly, it's just horrendous. Why is it doing this? Right. Hopefully the colour's slightly better. So, yeah, the other thing I found, which I thought was cool to show you, obviously, the few of you that watched me before Christmas and all this sort of stuff in my nice Christmas shirt, I also got told by lots of you in the chat that I'd actually won the, oh man, what's the name of it? Dean Park, excuse me. I'd won some cards from Dean Park. So yeah, they have come. Basically, I had to say to him, could he hold off sending them for a couple of days because I was away. So yeah, these are the cards I got sent through. So I thought I'd just go through them all with you. So that's pretty cool. 68. I do love my 68s. So that's a cool card. I did like that one very much. That's quite cool as well. The 91 in the Lest We Forget livery. So that's pretty cool. The ScotRail Intercity HST, that's very, very cool indeed. Or the Class 43 HST, sorry. Shouldn't call it Intercity because it's not livery, is it? ScotRail livery. Oh. Deltic, Royal Scots Grey, so that's pretty cool. Again, pretty cool card. 47, ScotRail again. These are all ScotRail in case you haven't realised. Radio Highlander in 37. Definitely love a 37. Definitely love that livery on a 37 as well. That's very, very cool. Sir Nigel Gresley, which I did have for a very short time, but I ended up selling it to a friend of mine. And hopefully she's enjoying it as much as I did. And then, of course, no collection will be complete without that thing. I don't get it. I don't. It's a nice engine, yes. But the whole country just goes balmy for it. Why? Yes, it's nice to see a steam engine, but flippin' heck, come on. Anyway, never mind. But yeah, so they were my my little prize winnings. So thank you very much for Dave to organising that, and yeah, I did have fun with that, counting all the angels and the Santas. Admittedly, the amusing thing was by the time I'd actually gone through the video, and I'd gone through the video 3 times. So I could count all the Santas and I could count all them, but I was only getting 1 angel. And literally, when the that Scotsman's a kettle I did see from Mark Wilson there, yeah, it's a kettle. It's a kettle, yes, but you know, you got to love a steam engine and all that sort of stuff. But at the same token, don't really get that. But never mind. I just don't get the hype with it. I really don't. Cool. It's an A3. It's lovely. It's cool to see them still about and running. And I don't understand it. People just go mad for it. Like, I mean, I loved the Flying Scotsman growing up as a kid. I mean, I had the model. I had the, as James May puts it, the Flying Scotsman with a realistic chuffing sound. I had all that. Little cam in the tender that basically ran it and all this sort of stuff. Yeah, and it was cool, but I don't know, people just go balmy for it. You know, there you go. I mean, Johnny Ward, like my granddad drove the Flying Scotsman. So yeah, I mean, come on, like, you know, you've got like that kind of attachment to it, so that's a pretty cool thing. But I don't see you clambering on the tracks trying to flipping take photos of it, or throwing a drone in front of it, or worse, throwing yourself in front of it. I mean, so many times we see these blooming videos of people standing, in America mainly, but we see them standing too close to the blooming tracks, and then the blooming thing comes along and takes their head off or something. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I've gone on a bit of a rant there. But anyway, no, thank you very much, Dave, there. Just going back to what I was saying as well, I could only find 1 angel. So when I went onto the multiple choices and it had 2, I was like, well, I can only see 1, so it's got to be 2, because I could not find that second angel anywhere. No matter where I was looking. Do you know, knowing my luck, it was probably floating up in the layout somewhere up above or something like that. But yeah, anyway, Dean Park, what a railway. There you go. That could have helped me a lot there. But yeah, very cool. Thank you very much for those, Dave. Really do appreciate that. It was a very cool thing. Currently have bits on my desk, which I must sort out at some point. But anyway, there we go. What else has happened? Right. Let's go up to the layout. Right, so the Akira scale coaches have basically all been figurized. And this is something else I was going to talk to all of you guys about, actually. So I did it before, where I bought a pack of prizer figures. So the little logo there, etc. And yeah, 48 figures, and that was about 50 quid. 50 quid for 48 figures. It was just absolute balmy, and literally those 4 coaches took every single one of those figures easily. I could have easily done probably 2 or 3 packs, but anyway. So yeah, so basically that got me looking into alternatives, shall we say. So I went online. Oh, I need to get the packet out of the bin, actually. So I went online hunting, and Amazon actually came up with this brand. So never seen them before. Ever model. That's the packet there. Right. So let me give you an expression here. Ever models P8711, 60 pieces. So more than what I was getting before. Admittedly, they said desktop decoration, which I was a bit confused by. These are HO figures as well. That's the other thing to note as well. But sometimes HO figures, when it comes to putting them inside carriages and wagons, is an absolute scent, to be honest. Because yeah, sometimes the double O figures are just so big that they don't look right in them. But yeah, so you end up with 60 figures in a pack there. 20 quid. That's better. 60 figures for £20. Absolutely excellent. They're in this little packet here at the moment, actually, which is what the Preza figures came in. But yeah, I mean, literally, no, can't complain about that at all. But I mean, the other figures, you know, 50 quid for, I think it's more than 50 quid now, but there we go. So yeah, there we go. Steam is not permitted on Clyde Bridge, even if it's the Flying Scotsman. Tell you what happened that you'll like. I got 37422 Regional Railways livery. Get a decoder on Saturday. Yes, very cool. Nice. Greetings all from Christopher's Hobby Blog, excuse me, I'll read the name properly. And Tom has gone and said that he wouldn't buy them through Amazon though. Oh, was there a better place to buy them? If that's the case, by all means leave us a comment, or you just wouldn't buy them at all. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them, in my opinion. So there we go. Chuck that packet in the bin because they're now in the thing, but there we go. So yeah, especially when you've got rakes and rakes of coaches that you need to put people in, because I'm one of these people that I can't stand a model not having a figure. I mean, it's awful. You come into Shildon? No, I'm not coming to Shildon. If that's the weekend I think it is, no, I can't. That's my nephew's birthday. I think it's Jake. I feel like I said I could come to the one later in the year, not the one at the start of the year. Oh, have I died? Oh, I've cut off. What have I cut off? Am I back? Hey guys, you alright? Sorry about that. Well, just like, again, I'm sure it's going to be something daft like Streamlabs has changed one of my settings again. I don't know why it keeps doing this. I really don't. Every time I seem to close it and reboot it. Tom says, oh, okay, you can buy them direct from them and they're usually cheaper. Oh, well in that case then I'll remember that for future. But yeah, I was literally hunting around because the eagle-eyed viewer amongst you could probably see that there's a new locomotive lurking on my layout. I'll just pull it round here a bit into shot, a bit better. So yeah, I went and got myself a bubble car from work, basically. Now, I did kind of have my eye on the 117 version. However, when I sort of looked at it and looked at the 117, I thought, well, again, that's a big 3-car train again. So it's like, maybe I'm barking down the wrong tree or anything like this. Now, it's really ironic because I did have one of these years and years back, had a sound fitted one. This one I've got is sound fitted. Well, it came sound fitted, but it's not. The sound's been added to it, and then very kindly, someone's also chucked a Stay Alive in there as well. So that meant I didn't have to do anything other than open it up and put some figures in it. So that was why I needed the figures rush. Because stupidly, when I went to the Doncaster show yesterday, I should have made myself a list and gone, oh yeah, I need to get some figures to put inside that bubble car. I forgot all about it. So ergo, I didn't do it, so I basically had to come home last night and sit there, and that's why I found them on Amazon. They would be here today. Cool, excellent, so they can go in today, etc. And I've got a load of figures left over. I don't know how many I've used in there, probably quite a few now actually. There's got to be at least 15 in there, something like that, so that's pretty cool. The other thing, ooh, hello, wrong window. The other thing that I must show you guys, actually I need to go back to my main screen here. So in my kind of hits with going to Doncaster, I basically wanted to go to Doncaster for the main reason I wanted to go. DMU is not a locomotive. Well, bubble car is definitely not a locomotive because it's just that. But yeah, so the 117 just would have been too big. But anyway, going back to what I was saying. Alex Dent, got to go. No worries. Take care, mate. Thanks for joining us for this evening. That's all right. No problem at all. Right. So the main reason I went was I went to go and see a 009 layout called Fiat. Okay, this belongs to two gentlemen that I know, David and Robert Waller. I've known them now for a very long time, we worked out yesterday. This is quite funny, actually. So yeah, basically I used to go around with this layout when I was a kid. So much so you can all laugh at that newspaper clipping. That's how old this is, newspaper. I actually got, my granddad, bless him, got this newspaper clipping and basically he framed it for me. I was 13 years old in that picture. I am going to be 40 this year. So yeah, that was 20, hang on, I've got to work it out, my brain's gone dead now. That's never you. Yeah, that's me. I had hair then. Yeah, so that's scary, isn't it? But yeah, so yeah, 26, 27 years ago. I can't really remember roughly when that was actually, but it does say here that pictured at 13, and yeah, so that's just crazy. So yeah, my main reason for going is I had to take this. I had to show Robert and David this, and they very kindly let me have a play on the layout as well. So I had an opportunity to have a go and control an old layout. Do you know, it's so weird as well because it was almost like, you know, I hadn't seen this layout for 26 years, and it was almost like I'd stepped back in time. I remembered absolutely everything on the layout. Nothing had changed. It was so cool. Anyway, let me go and put you to my screen. So that's basically me yesterday at the show, holding this picture in my hand, basically, and yeah, I had a good play with the layout, which was really cool. really cool to see it again. You know, after 26 years, it was just so funny to step back into it, and yeah, absolutely brilliant. Mark says he's up late tonight because he's watching the Super Bowl. He's booked tomorrow off. Good plan. If you're going to stay up late, definitely a good plan. So yeah, will I be at Scotland? I'm undecided. I'd like to go to Scotland, but I'm not too sure at the moment. So I'm not too sure what's going to happen, etc. Got a worrying feeling something's on that. No, nothing's on that weekend, actually. Sorry. Yeah, so that is basically me yesterday at the show. And even more cool was nice to see one of my, a couple of my viewers. So appreciate that. Everyone that sort of recognised me and stopped me and basically said, "Excuse me, are you John JMC?" So that was pretty cool. A couple of them were there from the club. Oh, I must have missed them. That's a shame, Jake. So yeah, blimey, you can end up waffling on forever on this show. You really can. So yeah, so the DMU, the bubble car, whatever you want to call it, that's joined the fleet now. Had to tweak the sound file and everything like that in it to my higher standards, I would probably say. I would like a better sound file in it, to be honest. It's got the Zimmo in it. It's a Zimmo MX, so it's the MX645 P22 that's in there. So it's a good chip and all this kind of stuff. I don't know, I've kind of come accustomed to slightly higher levels of sound files now. So yeah, but there we go. So that might be getting changed at some point. I don't know how or if I'll do it. I don't know at the moment. I've got lots on and just stuff. So New Junction's still not moved his van. Disgraceful. But you'll also notice that a new building has appeared. So just in the back corner there, we've got a new residential house. I think that camera looks blurry, or is it just me? So yeah, we got a new residential building there, new house, etc. So yeah, that area's slowly getting populated with houses and just making it just making it all right and ready for sort of stuff. So you can see you've got all the hotel and the garage and everything all along the back there. So yeah, it's getting populated sort of the way I want to have it. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool, and then we can start really heavily working on the scenery behind that corner. Although it's really annoying, that corner, because literally I have to stand on this desk to reach up and over, basically. So it is a bit of a strenuous sort of task at times to get around it. So I'll tell you what we could do. Let's fire up the DMU. Ooh, it's away. It's off. Must have left it on ABC earlier. That's quite funny. I've just remembered what I needed to. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It runs really well. Of course, the cool thing is it's got carriage lighting in there as well. Because obviously this layout going night and day as it does kind of demands lighting. Oh, look at that. Oh, saved by the signal. So there we go. You can tell the ABC's working. The only thing is with the Zimmo chip, unlike the Zimmo chip, you can't put a delay on the start, so it just kind of goes. Well, actually, maybe I can. Actually, thinking about it. Ooh, that's just been naughty. That has just been really, really naughty. Yep. That's on completely the wrong track. It's that silly point again. And yeah, the amusing thing is when I heard it go click, click over, I then heard it change, so that's really annoying. Wangok, good evening! We need to go and look at the loop at the moment because we've got an engine that's decided to go off down the tracks the wrong way. 6 bells. There we go. So I can change that. Change that crossing at the end now. That'll make its way round. That needs to go back. That needs to go there. Change that again. Let's set that signal. All this you can't see. It's great fun of using this. So yeah, it's going to come down here, make its way through. The signal's set there, so it's going to come across into here, over here, and then it will make its way into the bay platform upon its return, basically. So yeah, we just got to play lie and wait, basically. So that's yeah, now we've got a nice red sky at night as well. The red does actually come through quite badly. So yeah. Hi John, you okay? All good. Yeah, absolutely buzzing. I'm up at the hospital tomorrow. Nothing serious. Although I am getting my, dare I say it, I am getting my glass eye remade. So yeah, I actually can't see out of this eye. It's glass. So yeah. So yeah, I'm getting it remade tomorrow because I've managed to get a chip in it. Who's a clever boy, hey? But there we go. I don't care. It's part of me now. It's who I am. So, and yet the amusing thing is I do all this modelling and I managed to do it with one eye. So there we go. See if this thing's gonna make it across the tracks or if it's gonna do something silly. Oh, it sounded like it made it across. Yay! Onto the bridge. And no hands from me. Look at that. Nice ABC section working and doing as it should do. How do I power the lights in the coaches? Well, a lot of the new coaches I've been getting, they all power up on the wheel sets. Admittedly, this particular set is the Acura scale ones, which have this rather annoying habit of turning themselves off, which is getting a little bit irritating at times because I want them on because they look pretty once they're turned on. Yeah, but most of my coaches, Alan, basically all have the wheel pickups on them, and then they've all got little internal boards that basically light up, etc. So yeah, obviously when it goes dark in here, obviously I've got all the building lighting over here. I've got to work heavily in that corner. I've also got to do the corner over here with all the new buildings up in this far corner because some of them don't light up just yet. The shed area I've kind of done. Well, I've kind of done as much as I want to with that. I want it to be a dark, gloomy kind of shed. So yeah, that's kind of what I've got to do at some point as well. Let's turn him off. We need to go, and this is the problem. I can't remember. So I think I've not played with the layout for quite some time now, actually. So things are in odd places. So for the life of me. What was it? 40. 45.26. Nope. Can't remember what it is. 44.26. Yeah, Wally. Flymo, did I have a good weekend? I had a nice one on Saturday. Yeah, today I've just had a chill out day, actually. So that has been pretty cool. It's been quite nice, actually, just to chill out. I'm going to go and park this. I'm going to park this over in the siding. Oh, we haven't got the truck running. We haven't got the trucks running. Oh, no. Send the truck off, quick. So yeah, this is the Hornby Sound smoke fitted one. Why did that bump? Excuse you? Yeah, okay. Don't you dare start doing silly things. That's good, isn't it? Get on the tracks and stay on there, you silly thing. Of course, the annoying thing with this one is the sound is so bad that I have to end up turning it off, actually, because it overpowers absolutely everything else. TS Railways, John, can you just check, does the Black 5 smoke generator run when F1 is off? Yeah? Yeah, mine goes forward and backwards. Whoops, crash. Yes, it does. I do have the Stay Alive fitted in mine as well, actually, because I was having problems with the turntable. So yeah, that's cool. Robbie Woo, I'm good, he says. Says hi to Flymo. Unfortunately, never got to Donington, or Doncaster, you mean, Timber Surf. So yeah. Can you see if the steam comes out when F1 is off? I've never noticed it, if I'm honest. I don't think I've got any water in it at the moment, actually, so I haven't got anything. Well, I've got some bottled water there, I suppose. Hang on, give me 2 seconds. I'm not going to put loads in it because I don't want loads in it, actually. Give me 2 seconds. Advocate of model railways, you should take this off the track whenever filling with water. Yeah. Right, okay, so you want me to see if it... mine chucks out steam non-stop, ignoring... Oh! How strange. Hang on, let me just run it and see what happens. No, mine is definitely not chucking out steam at the moment. However, my wick might be a little dry at the moment. Oh, speaker's going. The wick in mine might be a little dry, so I'll just leave it on for a bit and hopefully that will sort itself out after a while. Yeah, what I was trying to do was I was trying to sort an engine out, wasn't I? Right, so I need something, something to take the train. What have I got? Let's... Oh, the... I'm gonna have to turn that. I'm gonna have to turn that off because it really does get on my wick. Right, hang on. I want the Durham light. So let's turn him on. Lamps on. Can't see the lamps through the tree. That's quite funny. Yeah. That's really funny, actually. Right, so back we go. Technically, if we go to the turntable, we might just see the back of the engine creeping into the shot at the moment. I did kind of angle the shot a little bit differently the other day, so I might have to just... I wanted to get more of the turntable in shot, but I don't know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah. Ooh, jerky. She's a bit stiff. I still need to paint those lamps up a little bit better as well, because at the moment all you can see is the light bleed. Whoa! Where are you going? What on earth happened there? I need to put it forward slightly, otherwise that's not going to go round. Oh, even better, it's died on the turntable. What's happened there? I did put some oil. Ah! Stop. I did put some oil on the turntable, actually, so maybe that's just needs a little bit of moving around just to kind of lubricate it a bit. So yeah. Kelly Ashford Trains. Sorry I'm late. Don't apologise, you get here when you get here. This engine is not for turning. Oh, I don't get the reference there. Have I missed something? Have I missed something there, Andrew? Try and get something out of the station at this rate. Not run an actual train round here. Well, a steam engine anyway. Before I know it, it'll be that time of the evening when we have to drag Thomas out. That's the other problem with Thomas. Thomas doesn't have a front coupling, so you can't... You have to literally get him out to run him round and something like that. Margaret Thatcher? What? I'm really confused. Oh! My turntable's not working properly now. I don't know, what on earth? God. Stupid thing. You can hear the Dalek firing up in the background there. Wouldn't be a live stream without something going wrong. Well, no, that's just to prove to you that it is a live stream, to be honest. Because let's face it, everything always looks great when it all works right, but 9 times out of 10, when you see bloopers and all that kind of stuff, it's all wrong. So there we go. No editing, nothing. Just me being raw, being an idiot. Probably is the best way to explain it. But there we go. Right, let us go forward then. Need to change that signal to red, otherwise it won't let me have that. Thank you. Wonder where Thomas is hiding. Oh, Little Thomas. I haven't actually played that game for a while, actually. Little Thomas hiding on the layout somewhere. Yeah, there goes the truck. I gotta say, out of all the models, right, I do really like the V2. Batman just got it right with this one. They literally, yeah, to me it's probably one of the best models that's been produced out there. Try that with a good sound file and they do work wonderful. Although saying that, I do think I need to change the motor settings a little bit on this one, because it is a little bit jerky at times. There we go, look at that, getting on Flymo's bridge. Just going to wait for the signal. There we go. Again, I don't know what the heck happened there. I literally got it really slow, really close, and it just went bang. Oh dear, that was funny. Oh, it's almost like this engine just doesn't like going in reverse at times. It's like an episode of Thomas, isn't it? What are you stuck on? Weird. There we go. Right, so what have I missed? Thanks for asking. Ooh, who's this? Someone new in the chat. How are you, Flymo? Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, you're all chatting amongst yourselves. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything in the chat. New ballast. I have an LNER tender engine. J72 tank engine. Yeah, I've got one of those. I need to put a Stay Alive back in it though. I had to rob it for another project. So yeah, typical LNER coupling. Flying Scotsman did that. Excellent, love it. Yes, I did see the video. It destroyed a very expensive coach as well, if I remember correctly. So yeah, right. Shall we run a train? Sounds like a good idea. Let's do it. That's the wrong engine. Oh, yeah. Rat bag. Come on. Should we stop him at the signal? Let's stop him at the signal. Just because I like to do things like that. See what I mean? It's a bit dark in that corner over there, isn't it? So I do need to do some extra lights and everything like that. And yet the amusing thing is you can see me down here, waving my hands. Yeah, I do need more operators, to be honest. I do need people to operate this layout for me while I'm chatting away, etc. Change the signal. Hope those points are set. Oh, good. I did see a comment there from Raymond. Have I ever put sound into one of the Hatton's P classes? A very, very long time ago, and if I remember correctly, I had to put the speaker. I had to fit the speaker inside the cab, if I remember correctly. So yeah. They're the Akira scale coaches. Admittedly, you can't see all my figures that I've fitted inside them because they're flying along too quickly. It's quite funny. But they're very nice coaches. I do like them. Actually, so there we go. We'll sort out a visitation soon, John. Yes, Mr. Ward. Come and have a play, by all means. And bring lots of able-bodied people to give us a hand, and we'll have a nice play again. That sort of thing. In actual fact, the funny thing is, on the play we had last time, Mr. Locke might be coming up here again soon, so I'll have to let you know when he's coming up, and we'll have to sort a big thing. Yeah. It's quite a very rhythmic kind of sound. It's almost sort of soothing to the kind of mindset and everything like that. So yeah. Trying to think what else has happened. Not a lot, really. I've just been really busy with work, to be honest. Sounds like a decent party. Yeah, there was quite a few of us the last time we did it. Did you fit a Stay Alive as well? I think I did, although the amusing thing is I'm pretty sure now you'd get away with doing much, much better now, because obviously you've got things like the stackos. So yeah, things like the little stacko now, where they've only got like 2 caps and everything like that. They're pretty cool. And yet if you go for like the 1A, you can put 3 of those caps in, so you get about 3 seconds out of them as well. Or you've got the ones that have the larger caps as well. They give you about 3 seconds as well. So they're pretty cool. That'd be good to go in there somehow, if you can. So, how did you find Doncaster then, John? Anything announced, or we're waiting for Scotland? I don't think there was anything announced per se, but I mean, I've always found that show trade heavy is probably the best way to explain it. And the standard of layouts there, you know, there's some real cracking layouts there. That thing comes in and drowns me out, basically. Let's go to Flymo's Bridge. See that whole rake of coaches just coming into shot with all the lights in. Look at that. Lovely. A little bit on the bright side for me, I think. I think I'd just like to turn them down just a tiny, tiny bit. To be honest, we've got a red signal. I think we should run the bubble car again. Oh, this thing was supposed to be direction dependent with the cab lights, but apparently it turns both of them on. That's not very cool. Don't like that. Disappointed by that, actually. So, anyway, right, there we go. Change the little signal down there. And then we can get you off. There we go. Nice little DMU shuttle service. That's what we've been missing on this layout for a while now. Yeah, I've set the points, sorry. Lights might be a little bit bright in places as well on that, but I've literally put it back together and tweaked a couple of things in like literally the last half an hour before I came live stream, and I've then had to put down last night's the rest of last night's curry as well. So yeah, I had a nice I think it's the meat naan. I think is it keema naan or something like that, with the meat in the naan bread, that sort of thing. So I've had that. Then I had a couple of onion bhajis, and I had a bit of leftover tikka masala sauce as well. So yeah, that went down very nice actually. Thank you very much. Let's see. We should be able to. It trundles off into the distance. Right, what I was going to do was I was going to go to the shed. That was it. Let's go to the shed. And I was going to get out the... I was going to go and get out my Curascale Manor because it's been moonlighting on somebody else's layout. Ooh, hello, did I set that? Oh, I did set that. Oh, how strange of me. I should, in theory, be able to go straight into the shed with that. Oh, the Dalek's firing up. I keep saying the Dalek, it's this thing over here, so I've changed the heating system out here. Because I had a bit of a funny smell, and then I realised the 3 kilowatt heater that I was using was basically melting the plug. So yeah, I invested in a whole new heating system. So yeah, this big thing in the corner, which I've now effectively called the Dalek, basically occasionally now comes on and makes a little bit of noise, basically just providing me heat. Look at that, I've left that way too long. It's gone right in the shed now, like a silly moron. Right, I need to go there, 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 and there. And hopefully that should now come back. Can you guys hear the sound all right? Because I realise I'm still using just this microphone in front of me. I'm not using the overhead one like I used to have. So the sound might be a little bit on the quiet side from the locomotives. What? Wow! Okay, that sound was reverberating that much that it actually made me think it was in front of me. That's really cool. Oh, oh, something's shorting. Oh, something's going wrong. I'm changing all of these. All of these MP1s are all going to get ripped out at some point. I've got loads of servos to put into place. I just need to figure out where I'm going to put it. 37 would sound better than a kettle. Yep. We've got that option. We have that option, Mark. Shall we go with that option, Mark? We could go with that option. Mark's thrown out something there. So, hey, Hot Dog Pilot. Good evening, mate. Good to see you in the chat. Sorry I keep missing your streams. Oh, I'm past that one already. Hey, now behave, everyone. No arguments. Everything's welcome on this channel. How was Donnie? Donnie was good, actually. I was showing everyone my lovely picture of me when I was a lot younger. Yes, that's me. Yes, I had hair then. Have I crashed my engine? Yes. Yeah, I like to think, you know, it's nice when I had hair, you know. Right, let's go forward with you. We will get the 37 out in a bit, I think. John, do you wish you had a big tower block sized grey road style spike like I have? I don't understand the question. Grey road style spikes. I'm still really confused by that. Okay. Wallet took a battering at Doncaster on Saturday. Oh no, I must have missed you then. I was there yesterday. I must have missed you. I missed quite a few people in the end, actually, which is a bit of a shame. But you know, it was so bizarre at some points as well. Just people stopping me saying, "Excuse me, are you John JMC?" And a chap actually stopped me and say he really liked my Class 68 sound file. So I was like, "Oh, I was quite flattered by that, actually. Well, thank you very much." So that was me thinking, why is the DMU not come back in? Because I've stopped it! Gary Rhodes style spiky hair. Big huge spikes. No, I don't want. I don't want hair. I'm perfectly happy with the streamlined look. Means I go faster, less wind resistance. I'll keep telling myself that, but naughty naughty. The Mana is the Acura scale one. I've modified the speakers. Need to turn the whistles down on it a bit, I think. Yeah, right. Tell you what we'll do. We'll get it gone. Preferably with some coaches attached. Oh, I need to turn it back on. Sorry, Black 5. We were on about that, weren't we? So hang on, let me go and I'll just put it on the computer here. Oh, is it Iford Manor? Inford Manor? Something like that. Oh, she stopped at the signal. To be fair, where is the DMU? Very strange. Daylight thus approaches. So annoyingly I need to get the oh, come on. 24, yeah. No, you got the right number. You got 7824, that's the right number. Do you need to turn those whistles down? Looks good with that rake of coaches, to be fair. Looks really good with that rake of coaches. I am deeply concerned that... Oh, there it is. I'm thinking, where's the DMU gone? And it just appeared like that. That never normally happens. Right, you need to go in there. Right. I was sitting on the fence actually with the Akira scale manners. Actually, I wasn't sure if I would get one or not. Now I've got one. I kind of think, well, I wouldn't mind. I think is it Dinmore Manor? I wouldn't mind trying to get a Dinmore Manor actually. Yeah, and rework it like I did that one actually, because it's a really nice sounding loco. The only thing I wish I'd done is I think I need to put some lights. I think I need to put some lamps and stuff like that on it. Have I just no? Hey, what have I done? What have I done? Ah, wrong one. Oh, it's not going to work that quick. Ugh, that one. Oh no, I've got the right. Right, have we got smoke coming out of that thing? No. We don't have smoke coming out of that thing. Why not? Lovely. Turn it off in the platform. That's come to a stop. We need to get recent. We need to get that one out of the platform. Whoa! It really doesn't like going backwards, this one. Blow down the funnel. No, I think what I did was I tweaked something in the settings. Oh, need to give it a signal. Right, forgive me a moment. Let's try the blow down the chimney option. To be fair, I'm not producing any smoke at all from mine at the moment, so I don't know what on earth's happened there. Did you manage to see Double O Dave? No, I didn't actually. I wanted to actually meet him actually. I've not met the guy yet actually. I do watch quite a few of his videos actually, and he did do quite a good video on the show as well actually, so that was good watch. Me neither. Yeah, it's one of those things sometimes. You just end up just missing. It's like you're not intentionally meaning to do it, but you do end up missing people. And just, yeah, life goes on and all that kind of stuff as well. I did do a little drop-in, though, on... I was chatting away to Chris, Peachy TT120, actually, and he... is that shorted again? Turntable tonight. Stupid thing. We shall bring this straight into the platform. Two Double O YouTube figures are standing side by side. One of them is the Ghost Train Wagons, John JMC and Alan Dragon Junction Mark II. Okay, I'm a ghost now. Okay, should be worried about that, shouldn't I? Wasn't funny coming home on the train. Oh no, I don't follow football or anything like that, so yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't comment on it. I know they probably do get loud and annoying and stuff, so yeah. Oh, so loud. Do need to tweak that down a bit, I think. Right, what have I got going on? What have I got going on? Turntable. That's finished doing its rotation, so we'll back it off, if it will come off. I don't know why. I'm good friends with each other. What on earth is going on? My turntable's just thrown on water tonight. Can't write this stuff sometimes. Anyway, let's back it up. Let's go to the shed view. What else have we got? Let's have the... Are you smoking or not smoking? Put a tiny drop more water in and see what that does. actually looking for a white line. You guys probably can't see it from there actually, but just here on that beam there's a white line. You might be able to see it now, I've pointed out, but that's basically like a little reference point for me to say I need to stop the loco there to change the point so it runs on into the shed. Technically, well, it's not really a basement, but I have the garage through there, basically, which is all sealed up at the far end anyway. You can't really use it as a garage anyway. But yeah, basically, then I have a 10x10 room on the back here. Basically, I've been working on doing a lot of insulating for it as well. And my plan is at some point on the external walls, I'm probably going to do like the big foam block insulation on the outside of it, just to give it a bit more heat thing in here as well. White line fever, nice. Got that one in the shed, and then what we shall do is we shall get Rifle Brigade out. Too many locos, too many locos. You never think there'd be such a thing, but there really is. Trust me. Right, just going to try and put a bit more water in this. I think I need like a little bit of tissue or something down the chimney or something. Something needs to happen. Let's got a tiny bit of tissue under it. Oh, well, a bit more than that, but never mind. Hey, we have smoke! Yay! Right, so we have smoke. Right, you want me to see if this thing smokes with the sound off, didn't you? As silly as it sounds, I'll just push it against the buffer stop and see what it does. Right, so, TS Railways. With F1 off, there is no smoke, no sound. If I put F1 on, I get smoke. Basically, I don't know if you can see that from there or not. Hang on. Let me go to there. You probably won't see it because of the background.
It's a stupid thing at the best of times, I think.
I don't get these things. I think they're so gimmicky. Oops. Truck crashed on the... Yeah, so anyway, no smoke. I get smoke with F1 off, that's not good. Have you tried resetting the decoder? I know it seems like a... I know it sounds like a daft thing to say, but have you tried? So confusing. I wish you could just literally put F2 as a brake button. I wish you could just swap buttons around. That's one thing I wish you could do on those decoders, but there we go. You can't win them all, but... Right, anyway, back to what I was doing. Blah. Oh dear. Right, what have we done? Done all the resets. Oh, that's a shame. You've done the resets on the HM7000 app, or have you done it on the track? Like, I would just do CV828 because I don't understand the resets on the HM7000 app. They're a bit daft at times. Right, what was I doing? Turn that thing off. Turn that thing off, that can go away, and then we'll go back to the station cam. That's the wrong one. It's that one. Whistle is definitely too loud on that, so I need to turn it down. funny how Acura scale couplings and Acura scale couplings work, but when they're like Batman and Acura scale, they tend to struggle a little bit. Right, we need to go to the shed. And we need to have that thing out. Definitely something wrong with that reverse module under that turntable tonight. See all the lights flicker as it came off. Strange. Oops. Change that. There we go. "33 people watching, very honoured, I must say. But yeah, do remember to hit the old like button for me, guys. I really appreciate it. John Train BFGR just subscribed. It's interesting. Oh, I need to stop that one there. Already done so, John. Thank you very much, Kelly. Appreciate it. It's really funny when you get like a terrible running engine and then you get something like this Hornby Royal Scot. John is a big friendly giant. Big friendly giant of railways. It's quite funny. Oh, look at that. Two locos just passing each other. Oh. Don't get to see that all the time, do you? Anybody think I'm actually concentrating? Make sure that's all going the right way. Yes, it is. To go to the shed. Oh, I missed it. Oh, I missed it. Okay. I was hoping that was going to go up in the shed, but I missed it. alternately, you're going to go there, where the Scott's just come from. So let's get rid of the Scott. I want it station 2, not station 1. Woo. Let's get the signals in the right way round. Quick glance to make sure it's coupled up, which it has. Oh, yeah, yeah. What's happened there? I swear these coaches ever so slightly catch on something. They are quite close to the platforms, aren't they? Yeah, maybe they're just catching on the platform ever so slightly. Must be a tiny amount though, because depending on the actual engine that's pulling it, some of them don't even flinch. So shouldn't be, because the curves are radius 4. So all my curves, bar the inside of the loop, are all radius 4. The inside loop one is radius 3. So I think it's 24 inch and 21 inch, so they're slightly above radius 4 and radius 3, I think. I've pulled that too far back. Seems Thomas is nowhere to be seen. Well, funny enough, I was just literally thinking I need to drag him out from his little hidey hole. You might spot him now. Cinders and ashes. Yeah, filling up full of crap at the moment. I need to spend some time down there and rework all the thing. I've got a plan to take 2 tracks round and down, and oh yeah, big changes are going to be happening to that end of the layout. I need to go. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh yeah, speaking of hurry, hurry, hurry. Hang on. Were you deliberately trying to steer him away from me? No, I just get him out at the end of the stream. So I'll say excuse me in a minute. Yeah, he stops on ABC. He says excuse me to get attention to himself. Funny little thing. Thomas, we love you. Can I have the musical theme tune playing? You can, but I expect I'll get told off. This is the part where YouTube just grab hold of this and then go, you can't have that playing in the background. It is for my own amusement. Can hardly hear it anyway. There we go, we've actually made it through the entire thing there. Copyright and all, yeah, I know, tell me about it. Yay, the theme tune plays. Oh, he does all sorts, he's literally got everything. Oh dear. The annoying thing with Thomas is, though, he has to go away in reverse. I'll show you. I have to kind of run him out backwards. Now we can have a laugh with this. Still retained his moving eyes as well. Clarabelle might have an appropriate face for this. John, we're happy, don't spoil it for us. Ah, smiling face. Maybe it's Annie that's got the expression of on his face, yeah. It's one of those episodes, isn't it? You just see him go flying away. Auto coach push pull, yeah, I like that. That's quite funny. Donk. There he is in his siding. Right, now, I'm going to end my show a little bit differently today because I feel like I've not run a 37 on this channel in ages, and as they are my favourite diesel, that's what we're going to have. And to be honest, I'm going to go and get my favourite one out of all of them, I think. That's going to be the one to do it. My favourite one. I do love a large logo 370. They are definitely the best of the bunch. No, that's absolutely fine. Thanks, Kelly. We'll see you soon. There's definitely something catching on those. Oh yeah. What's that bit on it? This is probably the wrong time to be doing this, but I've literally just noticed that front edge. That front edge of my platform. Weirdly enough, that fixed it. How strange. Right, let's uncouple. Uncoupling ramp working very well this evening. I still need to finish my little man with the photography. Send you over the tracks. Actually, that's a really good point. Right, I feel like I haven't done a 37 run on this layout for quite some time now, so this is of course Loch Lomond. Very, very nice. Do love Loch Lomond. So very, very cool livery, and I do love Loch Lomond as a whole anyway. There we are then, so at least the 37 eyes don't move. Can you imagine that? Just sort of equal along. Maybe I should make the heads on the figures move, that would be quite funny. So yeah, that's pretty much going to bring us to the end of the stream tonight, guys. You know, again, massive appreciation to everybody who joins in and tunes into the channel. Really do appreciate it. I'm, you know, I say it all the time. I'm literally, you know, just so humbled by it at times. I just can't genuinely believe that people want to watch silly oaf like me, basically. So yeah, thank you ever so much. Let's get this loco out of here. Make sure it's got the train on the back of it, which generally helps. Oh, the wrong one. Ah! There we go. Give it some beans. Oh, got the signal against it. Oh no! Quick, change the signals. There we go. Coast on through. To the tunnel. Thanks all so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. What's going on here? Oh, look at that. Someone sent me a nice picture of a Class 37. Ah. Cheers, Sven. I'm guessing you're watching then, if you know I like my 37s. Yeah, so we'll get this quickly run round, back into the station, and that will pretty much bring us to the end of the live stream. Lots to go on with, lots to crack on with, lots of locos to come back to me at some point as well. I've got lots of them out there at the moment. New Junction's got 4 of mine, I believe. And then another 6 of mine have gone moonlighting elsewhere as well. They're all out on loan to people. Basically, so they're all playing and getting out there and moonlighting on other people's YouTube channels and all that sort of stuff, basically. So, yeah, you'll just have to wait and see where they appear. I'm not going to say any names or anything like that, but, yeah. Saw it yesterday at Doncaster Station. Oh, excellent. That's cool. Mac Mavi. Ooh. Don't know that name. That's a new name. Very cool. No, massive appreciation for the 37 picture. I'm going to go and finish my Coke with something else in it, but I'm not going to say what else is in it. Oh, the only time you can get away with that. Yeah. Sven, oh, I didn't know that was your channel. I didn't know that was your name, mate. So yeah, Robert, afternoon. I've not seen you in the chat before as well, so thanks for joining. You are literally joining though, as we're pretty much bringing this all to an end. I suppose the only real thing I could probably say to people is, have anybody got any questions about anything they see on the layout or anything like that? So yes, I know my river scene needs redoing there because I left a pot of glue, actually. You can see it just there, the circle. I left a pot of glue there, and like it just sunk into it as time went on, and I was really quite surprised at that. So yeah, I need to do a little bit more with that, actually. Love the sound of a 37. You cannot beat a 37. I'm sorry. Hope to see some of you at Model Rail Scotland on Saturday the 22nd. If you see me, big spiky hair, come say hello. And John, I hope to see you there as well. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate that. Robert, your live stream came up. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much for joining us. Although we do generally run only till 7 till 9, and I do it bi-weekly. I missed the week last week because I thought it'd be better for me to do a live stream this week as Doncaster show was on. So that basically gave me a bit more something to talk about in the stream. But by all means, do like the channel, do subscribe to it, and yeah, keep watching. Lots of different things going on there. I do like my 37s. You'll learn this very quickly. I have 15 of the Curascale Class 37s. So yeah, they do occasionally moonlight on the railway from time to time. But most of the time, we've literally just got the steam locomotives dotted around, as you can see. We were talking earlier about this area over here. You can see my hand just there. That's made an appearance. Quick little skim around the layout. So this is the other end of the station you get to see. The truck you've just seen disappear just there. If I go back to Flymo's Bridge, you'll see it disappear down the slope. Oh no, you can't now because I put that silly little lamp hut in the way. That's clever. Yeah, so this is basically just giving you an overview of the layout. So these 3 cameras you've seen, these are basically in front of me. So again, if I stick my hand up, see them there. We've got the junction camera which hunts over the top there. So stick my head in there. Hello. Yeah, lots of webcams all dotted around. They basically hide inside the signal boxes. So if I just bring up that one there, this little black thing in the corner of that signal box is basically the camera, and that is the camera there, you can see. So it gives some quite cool shots around. I've got plans to add a lot more cameras and a lot more things as I go along. So tunnel, we've got one just lurking over the tunnel, it basically disappears through the wall. That's the shed cam with the overview. Thought it'd be nice to show you around basically. And then we've also got turntable, and we have the loop cam, which basically shows you the loop at the far end, which will be very, very changed. It will be undergoing some massive changes. Aren't you the guru of sound? Yes, I am. Yeah, so John JMC, the guru of sound, as I'm called on a particular channel. That's basically the whole layout as it is at the moment. But as I say, the plan is the 2 tracks that come down here are going to swing out round here, and they're going to come underneath. Then there'll be loads of hidden sidings underneath here. Then it will loop back on itself. This is basically the tunnel, the wall basically. So this will loop back on itself, come back, and then basically come up, back up the same single line, across, and then over here. This will then all get turned into like a little good sidings with a little terminus station and all sorts. So yeah, that's lots of cool things to come when I basically get on with it and have some time to myself. But anyway, now so that pretty much brings me to the end of the stream. Can't find my mouse. Where's my mouse gone? There it is. Yeah, as I said, that brings me to the end of the stream, so I really do appreciate everyone for watching. Thanks so much. I hope you have had a great time at Doncaster, and I'll hopefully see you all again very, very soon at one of the exhibitions or here on a live stream. Take care, everyone.